Hold on, I'm actually gonna do something for OBS. I should have the parkour game like demo video visible in this scene. Well, I'm gonna switch here for a moment just to see which one is this? Game preview 2. Okay. So scene, game preview 2. There we go. Oh, but it's in the same. Okay. That's fine. Right, I managed to eat most of my food. I just took too much. I'm gonna put the rest away. There we go. Let me see. I forgot. I need to write a note for myself. Uh, no. I just need to check for myself if the compressor is still a good idea for the microphone. Anyway, there's a few things on my mind. First of all, there's another project that I have worked on that I should take a look at. I think it was last week. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a little tutorial video for you to like do a thing, and I just didn't do it. So I'm thinking I should probably do that. Let me change the title of the stream for this. There we go. Stream title is now making a tutorial video for team members. It's a 4.3 project. Okay. And I need to open up the correct version of Godot. There we go. Let me clear the chat as well. It's no longer relevant. Let's see. So here we have Brave Faith, and there has been some amount of progress here. Oh. Am I on the wrong version or something? Let's see. Let's go to Brave Faith. No. This one. There's one commit that I have not pulled. Okay. But this is still broken, right? Yeah, it is. Are all these broken? When was this changed? You know, these are areas. Mm-hmm. There's this. No, there's a bunch of rooms that use the old one that need to be converted. Well, fair enough. I can show this with this. So we can go into the scene. Oh shit. It's even like there's automatic link points now. Nice. Yeah, but you can walk between rooms. That's amazing. Oh, I see the animation state defaults to looking down. That needs to be fixed. That's fine. That'll be for later. But yeah, we can walk between rooms here, and that's awesome. Oh shit. There's like a ladder thing here? Doesn't really do anything. Okay, it's also trying to find some exit node that it can't find. Or like some map link node. Anyway, but this is not what we're about to do. Right? What I'm about to look at are making some big tiles. because if we take a look at the Spider City scene, there's like an old one. We no longer have map link points here. Okay. You can see that we can walk behind the buildings, and we can walk behind the dummies, and you know, lampposts as well, and everything kind of just works, right? This is because we're doing Y sorting, and these buildings aren't like a bunch of tiles; they're just a single tile per building. So if I was gonna place a building down here, then that actually looks pretty funny. But you can place a bunch down, right? And they're all just one unit each. And this makes Y sorting easier, and we can also have collision for the entire building find. And you know, when you want to place the building down, you don't have to place it each one tile at a time. Or like have to like paint the tiles and then paste them correctly. It also does mean that you can't edit the building. Really? Like I can't take some tiles away from here because it's just one unit. But that's what we're doing. and I need to make a little tutorial video for the team members about how to make these big tiles. That's the first task. And the very, very first thing, it would be nice for me to know where there are some tiles that need to be converted. But I don't know where they are. Okay. Fences, pillars, and the wall. Okay, I should have asked for like file paths. I fucked up. Okay, there's some stuff here. Are these big tiles? No, these are individual tiles. Okay. Yeah, this is like the decoration layer, this is everything else. And interesting how it's just like top down when everything else is perspective. Anyway. I can take this table, for example. So now this table right now is just multiple tiles here. I'm gonna first do this without recording, and then I'm gonna make the video after. Okay, so this is just a separate tile set. That's good. Well, as you can see here, hold control to create, hold control to create multiple tiles, but hold shift to create big tiles. And we're gonna make a big tile here. Oh, we can't do it because it's occupied already or something. I'm just gonna yoink these away. It's interesting that it's like replacing that tile. Anyway, I have this tile. And we're done. That's it. Also, we gotta remove these broken tiles. That's the whole operation. Honestly, I could probably just send a few screenshots instead of making a video. That's kind of simple. You just kind of do it. Granted, there's some other stuff as well, like adding collision. I don't know what the collisions look like for that table. So let's go here, save, so we see the changes, stash, reload. What do you look like? Okay, so you can't walk here, but you can walk into the middle of the table for some reason. That's a bit strange. I feel like that could be better. It looks like... Oh, hold on, let me just do this without the visible collision shapes. Yeah. maybe we would expect to be able to walk down here, but the legs don't really need separate collision. Like, this just feels strange. Anyway. Let's unstash these. Reload. And now we can just define collision for this tile. Go to the tile set thing. Let's see. Can we get a grid? Maybe something like this. Let's test it. Yeah. We have collisions on the thing. Oh, we don't have Y sorting yet. Let's figure that out as well. Let's move the table down temporarily. That's here. Now we can go above and below it. Right here, we're on top of the flowers, which is not supposed to happen. So we have to move the Y origin. So do we have Y sorting enabled on this thing? We don't. Oh, we might need that. Let's look at the Spider City for reference. Okay, I'm gonna do a thing. Close other tabs. There we go. And we only have the two. Yeah, Y sort enabled needs to be there. And we also need it there. Yes. I'll first do the other step, just to confirm that we need that as well. Y sort origin, let's go. Y sort origin should be where the thing touches the ground. It's around there. I think that's fine. At least I think that's gonna be fine. Let's see. It shouldn't work yet. Yep. And then we enable Y sort. We also do need to do it here. Y sort. Oh, what changed? Oh. Why are these different? Oh, is this like... No? Interesting. Those tiles are just different. God damn it. Why? What's actually going on here? Okay. These are both 0. Now I see the whole building is a bunch of tiles as well. I don't know where this ground thing is, but that's fucked. I don't know why enabling the Y sort does that. Maybe I need to enable it on the other things as well. Okay, apparently I do. I did not know that, but now I do. And we also do need Y sort on this. Interesting. Okay, anyway. Now it's kind of fucked for the ground. But we can go behind the table and we can go in front of the table. Yippee! Oh, interesting that we can walk here. That's why, I think. Oh, there's no collision here, that's why. Yeah, we can go here, we can go here. Why is the ground so messed up? What do we do in the Spider City? Is this like -1? It isn't. Player Z+1? Nope. But we simply don't have that problem. Oh, the ground layer doesn't have Y sort. I see. Why does it mess everything up here? What? I could put the ground on -1. I think that's what I'll do. Very interesting. Anyway. That's done, we can walk here. Once we shouldn't get stopped above the table. The collision is wrong. I'm gonna change it. Physics. Maybe like here? No, this is too deep. Looks wrong. This is like, I think this is about right. You can go in front of the table, and go behind the table, and everything kind of just works. Very cool, very cool. Yeah. Hello, Tomato. They're not here right now, but I just realized that I'm probably gonna link this stream. So like cut a piece of this stream and be like, yo, this is how you can do Y sorting. Have fun. Let's do the building as well. Interesting missing thingy. Oh, it didn't. Is good okay? Almost okay. Oh. I see, there's a lot of missing stuff here. We're not gonna go there. Where are these tiles used? Oh wait, are they here? Oh. Interesting that there's like a bunch of repeat tiles. I thought this was like the house from the outside. Well, anyway. It seems to be just the interior. Some repeat tiles, that's fine. Doesn't really matter that much. If this was an outside building, then I would have made it all one tile. Okay. For review, I guess I'll do the TV as well. First, let's move the table to the correct place. It was there. Pretty sure it was there. Yep. Alright. Guess I could also record this. For the entire screen, we're doing screen 1. And then I'll start recording. So this here. I'm just gonna select all these tiles. And can I delete them perhaps? Oh, I was in the tile map tab. Okay. Get the tile. And go to the tile map. delete those. And no. Add collision. Something like that. That's good. Now let's place one of these somewhere, I guess. And that's that. Then I can stop recording. And then I can re-encode the recording and put it on Discord. That's awesome. I didn't mean to click that. I don't really need to do anything else. Oh! You know what I just realized? I didn't change the Y-sword origin at all. God damn it. That's a bad take. That is simply a bad take. I need to redo that. Fuck. I guess I'll undo everything. I think the table is now also multiple tiles. Yeah, it is. I'll do the table for the tutorial. And remember to also change the Y-sword origin. Start recording. There we go. On the correct layer. Have this thing. Tile set. Delete. Setup. Shift. Make a big tile. There we go. We select this. Make the collisions. Boop. Then go back. Y-sword origin needs to be approximately where it hits the ground. There we go. Then for these, oh yeah, I actually don't have these right now. We need to enable Y-sorting. And for this, we also need to enable Y-sorting. For this, we need to enable Y-sorting. Now the TV is like fully fucking behind everything. That's awesome. Let's make it Z index 1. And put the player on the same Z index. You have that. And now you can run the scene. Yeah, our table. Yay. Oh, can't walk there. Okay, yeah. It's good that I placed one down here. But that shows the thing from start to finish, including everything. Including the, like, this shit. There we go. Like that. I'm gonna post this in the Discord for the project. But that's the tutorial done. Oh, I wonder if I drop frames when I'm encoding video. Apparently not. It's awesome. But my CPU usage is like maxed out because FFmpeg is multi-threaded properly. Let's just check the video. Seems like it's correct. We do this. Yep. I'm just gonna put this into the channel. And now they can reference that. That's awesome. That's done. I guess I'll push this. It's fine. And we push this. That's nice. And I think now at some point I'm gonna also make a tutorial for like setting up Git for Godot for beginners. But now it's time for the parkour game. What else do I need? Maybe this and this. Right. It's time to also sit down. Holy fuck. I'm also gonna check on a voice channel real fast. I'm not gonna join it. I'll just check if people are still there. Oh, they're not. Okay, they must have lost the game. Because my friends were playing Marvel Rivals at like 4 or 5 a.m. And their whole thing was that they're playing until they lose. They just didn't lose. It's awesome. Let's see. The problem is that we're not seeing anything, even though we're supposed to see stuff. Yes. What I was thinking last time is that I would try to take the positions that I'm generating and multiply them by this view projection matrix on the CPU side, and just confirm that like where in the clip space these vertices are ending up in. Make this matrix to LML. Here's our meshing stuff. Interesting. Obsidian update. He changing stuff. Anyway, don't have anything here. So doing the meshing here. I guess if I want to print, I should do it here. Do we have the camera buffer? We can just make it again here. Okay. Yeah, that's... First, print this without multiplying it by the matrix. See what happens. And let's take away the other print statement from here. There you go. We have all of our vertices here. Now we just want to... First of all, dereference this, and then we want to multiply... Well, we want to multiply the camera matrix by this. What are we getting out of here? We're getting this. We kind of want the matrix itself. Let's just make some temporary code. Whatever. Should complain. It does. There you go. Food. No more errors. we have the camera matrix now, and we just want to multiply the matrix by the vertex. Probably not gonna work, but we'll see what happens. Yep. We need to make the vertex into a point. Is this a thing I can do? Oh, 0.3 maybe. Yep. Does that work? Nope. Oh, I can't do that. What about vector 3? No? Huh? Oh, I need to make it a vector 4. Oh yeah, something homogeneous coordinates, something. We're gonna make the last element 1.0. Okay, now we can actually run this. So these are definitely not in the clip space. All these numbers should be within the 1 to 0 range. Oh, this scale doesn't affect anything? Okay. I was just thinking it would be very good to have a thing that I can make everything reprint. I have that. You can see the numbers are changing. When I turn around and I rerun this command, the numbers are indeed changing. And if I move around, they're also changing. Like if we look at the bottom value, there's a 55 there right now. I'm gonna move up a bit. There's 51. Move up more. 45, 40, 34, 28, 21. Are these numbers just too fucking big? Is that it? How do I scale everything down with the matrix? Or do I want to do it with the matrix even? Easiest way would be to do it here. Oh yeah, I'm doing like plus 100. Let's just do like plus 1. We're still getting like fucking crazy. Why is everything so crazy? Oh, because everything is at 300. That's why. Is the matrix like doing nothing? These seem like just the world coordinates for the things. What? That's strange. Let's do a thing here. I'm gonna print the original vertex and then the transformed one. And we'll see what happens. Or there's a space between that. Well, I want these to be aligned, so. Will we like that? Okay, they are being transformed. But not to clip space. Nothing is even close to clip space. What? Why? No. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna restart this so the console is a bit not so full. Okay. We're already somewhere. See this. Why is everything at... Oh. Maybe because I'm at this coordinate. That's TP000. You know, this is like dangerously close to cliff space. We're actually, well, kind of. Why is this fucking one coordinate? I guess that's the depth. It's so fucking far away from ever being in view. Oh. Okay, I need to make this. Okay, I need to do a thing. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. I'll make it so all the vertex coordinates are just printed to the screen, so I can see them in real time. So now when we load, we should be in a world where there's one stone cube at the origin of the world. Ooh, we're not saving the world, I guess. I mean, I could also just do this, I guess, instead of printing on the screen. Like, instead of printing on the game, we can do this. Turning around indeed changes these numbers. So now it's like the block is behind me, I guess, because those numbers are negative. But oh yeah, but wait, hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna scale everything down. We're done trying to be fancy. That fucking number still says stays negative. Oh. Okay, I can't do a decimal number for the teleport. Okay, so it's near -2. Like everything is just behind me. Okay. What if? What if? What if? What if? What if? Change that to -1. Will this change anything? Nope, this thing is still negative. It's always negative. What? What about going like... The Z component is just always negative. Why? Why the fuck? What is happening? Why are we always negative? We're not doing perspective, but that should be fine. We're doing the view matrix. should be what? Okay, let's try looking at the Z direction, I guess. This shouldn't affect anything. Yeah, no, it's still very much negative. So why does me looking around even affect anything? It shouldn't. Oh, actually. No, because I am doing the view matrix. Oh. Yeah, it should affect things. Yeah, okay. I get it now, I think. Do I actually need the projection matrix before I can see anything? Surely not, right? Surely that's not required. Maybe it is. I've no fucking clue. We'll fucking try it. We're desperate. We're desperate to just get this to fucking work. Oh, okay. That can't be 0. Apparently. Oh, no, not everything is 0 anymore. There are some vertices which are within the view thingy. So this is it. Okay, shut up. This is a triangle that won't be in view. This triangle has some vertices in our view. This doesn't really have anything. What if I just... I don't know why I'm changing the value. I just wanted to. Because apparently the projection matrix is actually crucial. This is like the invisible hunt. Like, I'm sure there's triangles somewhere, but I just can't see them. I also changed the look target back to being on the X one. The X-axis, positive X. Let's see if that changes anything. Okay. Trying to hunt down this fucker. This is like a game of trying to get every value between 0 and 1. Okay. Almost everything is there. Okay, so if I look here, then it's behind. Now it's in front. Everything is... No, not everything. It's like jittering so much. This is why I wanted to do this on the screen instead of in the console like this. Okay, let's do it on the screen so my eyes don't have to fucking suffer. Oi oi oi. Can I do that? Nope. What if I do concats? Actually, was it ass string? Okay. Nice. Nice. Where do you have the console text? I have it here. I'm gonna use these coordinates and sizes. What's the error? Oh, yep. Nice. Hold on, what's even... Oh, okay, I need to make this bigger so it's a bit easier to read. Like one value that's way out of fucking town Was it on the middle vertex? In the middle vertex, Z is just somewhere, right? Oh, look at that, we're doing plus 0.1 to it. Also, I realized that we're not dividing by 100 here. I should make things a bit more reasonable. Let's do X and Y for those. Because me turning my camera doesn't really change the Z numbers on those. They just want to stay negative for some reason. I'm thinking that I might need to do a meme where I kind of introduce myself to the Matrix stuff instead of just trying to jump into it like this, because this shit ain't fucking working. Like, I could start with having a triangle on the screen and then using a matrix to translate it, and then having one to scale it, and then maybe like introduce projection. I really thought this would just be like a plug and play thing, but it doesn't appear to be that. No. Yeah, we can't load a real map. That's fine though. Oh, hold on. Now the Z actually is fine. But I don't understand why turning around doesn't change the sign of these. Okay. And it seems my original theory was false as well, because we have all of the vertex coordinates between 0 and 1 here. We are not seeing anything. It could be that the winding order is the wrong way around. Yep, we're not seeing anything. Fun, fun. kind of cope that I can do this fast. I really, for some reason, I just don't want to go through the process of doing the matrix stuff properly. But I really have to. Where are you putting the shape? Oh, I guess the shape is like from an earlier point. Where's this mesh placed? Like very close to 0. Oy, oy, oy. Did I change the stream title actually? I'm curious. I did. Good. What am I doing wrong? Take this out for now. Try to make it at least render statically. Hey, there we go. That was easy. Now it's just, if I move, nothing will happen, and if I turn around, nothing will happen. Yippee! It's good to know that the rendering works without the matrix. So if I just have the correct matrix, I should be rendering correctly. Yay! Oh my god. How do I build a good matrix? What is the identity matrix? Okay. Fuck it. We're gonna hand make a matrix for this shit. I guess I'll just modify the function. No, this is the duplicate code biting my ass. Whatever, I'll just whatever. Well, we're just doing this. We're just doing this. I'm gonna make this the proper function later. But now we have just one function that we can modify. And we're actually not gonna use any of that. I'm gonna have 16 values. So it's a 4 by 4. Yep, makes sense. I feel alive again now that I decided to this fucking troll. That's 4 by 4, and then we're making it the identity matrix. Oh. Did you actually expecting the matrix? I guess it just wants this. Can I just supply it values? Yes. Yes, I can do this. You squint your eyes, it's the same as the previous thing. And what the fuck is wrong? What do you mean? Didn't you want 16 values? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You want 16 values. Why are you complaining to me? I gave you 16 values. Are there too many here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. Oh, there's one too many. 4? Am I dumb? I'm giving it 12 arguments. 13, 14, 15, 15. What? Do these need to be on this? Oh, I don't have the commas. Whoops, my bad. Here we go, we have the identity matrix, and everything is still fine. We see everything. Let's change this to 0.5, I guess. Now it's stretched that way. Make everything 0.5. Yippee! And is this gonna be bigger? It's gonna be smaller. Or the same size? Is it so that if everything is the same, then everything is the same? It appears to be so. But if those are bigger and that one is smaller, then everything is bigger. And if we do the reverse, because that one is like the fucking scaling factor. Good to know. At least with the identity matrix. Now it should be super small. Right? Right. Yeah, it's super small. Now, instead of doing this, so what the fuck is that? Let me. I'll do a funny. Damn, you're not gonna display the documents for my dependencies? That's been the case in the past. God damn it. Anyway. In the past, when I've done the cargo donk command, it's like generated donks for everything. And it's been so nice. Anyway. Oh, okay. So we want the last element of the W. So .w.w. And we want to make everything smaller, I guess. Oh. Still no idea where this thing is. We can't see it. Not being able to see it might be because of the winding order. So try swapping those and hope that it does something. Yeah, let's actually print the matrix. So we know, okay, so we know if we get to the identity matrix, then we will see the triangle. I need to see the matrix and know what that looks like, I think. I think that's smart. Okay. We're not gonna do any of this. Instead, oh, actually, yeah, we want this. We can just take this. Okay. So we're nowhere near an identity matrix here. Also, I don't want to move the mouse. I want to look into the default direction. I don't like the fact that it's like jittering like that. But we'll deal with it. Also, let me not modify the last number arbitrarily. Wait, the last number is 0. What? Very interesting. But indeed, we're nowhere near an identity matrix. I wonder. I wonder. I mean, since we're doing projection, we're not gonna get that ever. So let's not do projection, right? Let's see what we get. Thinking I should probably place the player into a location where I would expect to get the identity matrix. And I could do this with math as well. Honestly, I think I will just bother my math friend about this. I think. Alright, let me think. But it's good that I at least have the identity matrix up my sleeve. Can I just like implement movement into this? Okay, that seems like not what I'm searching for. Try to read about this again. What is F here? Okay, focal length. Okay. feel like this is making more sense than the last time I read about it. I read this article. I don't understand this part, but whatever. I love that I can't read this fucking notation. I get it when we have these numbers here. Like, yeah, this makes sense. But like, what the fuck is this? I don't understand this notation at all. What is this? And here as well, it's like, what? Like, are these matrices, like, are, you know, to the power of -1 and shit like that? What is R here? What is R? Okay, R is a 3x3 rotation matrix. Okay, so we have R, and then we do like these here. T is the translation vector. What is I? Okay, identity matrix. Not actually exactly sure what this operation is, but XT. Okay. I have still no fucking clue about anything. That's awesome. Oh, fuck. I'm really tempted to just make a new folder and like start a new repo and just figure out matrices. Like, how do they fucking work? How do I do it? How do I implement the camera? Just trying to jump into the middle of it and then debug it, it's hell. I feel like I need to just build the camera matrix myself in order to actually understand it and actually implement it. And when I'm done with that, then I can come back and just rip out CG math completely. So I will have implemented all of the matrix shit myself. Ay, ay, ay. But that'll be another time. That'll be for another day. I'll just fucking head out. Let's go. Free from this hell. Oh well, it's dude, when you get to the point where you can't render anything on the screen, it's so demotivating. It's just not fun. And I think starting the new repo and like having the triangle render on the screen and then doing the matrix and just like tweaking the matrix little by little, that'll be healthier. Well, I mean, not healthier, but it'll be easier, right? Because I can just manipulate that matrix. Hello, Erie. I'm not sure how much of that you caught, right? But yeah. Actually, just as a treat to myself, I will quickly just get the game rendering stuff by going on the main branch. See, this is what I was trying to render. This fucking cube at 0, 0. But it's like almost impossible. Triangles are evil, I tell you. Yeah. I really did the correct call back then by starting with ray tracing because it allowed me to get this far. I feel like if I was doing this project from scratch, I was trying to figure out matrices, I would just fucking give up. It would be like, this is not worth it. But now I already have this, and it's like I just have to make it perform better. It's worth it, right? The alternative is trying to figure out compute pipelines so I can optimize the fuck out of ray tracing. But I don't think ray tracing is the answer. It's just I just need to approach matrices like slower instead of just trying to jump into it and use a library and be like, yo, can you just work, please? That's just not the approach. It's just not. It's just not. Well, I was coping. I was coping hard. But see, the thing is that it's still good that I hopped on and tried to do something. If I didn't hop on this week, then the next time I worked on the project, I would have probably had the realization where it's like, oh, I should actually try to understand matrices, right? So it's gonna happen at some point, like that realization, and I just need to work on the project to have it, right? And I had it now, so it's progress, but it's a very intangible progress, or at least that's what it feels like. But it's progress nonetheless. Yeah. With all that being said, I will hop out. I will need to do something that's fun. So yeah, I hope you can have a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.